thank you very much, Lord Poppet, and for gracing this wonderful occasion. And also your support, ongoing support. It's very, very valuable when you're walking this path that you have the best support possible. And we're all very grateful for gracing this wonderful occasion with your presence. So before we start, we have a few minutes of something that I would like to invite Dr. Parish Rugani to say a few words to you, because he has a very, very special message for you. So I'd like to invite Dr. Parish Rugani, who is, I would say, an Indian Mr. Motivator. He's won many, many awards. He's spoken in front of presidents as well as, high dignitaries, as well as doing a lot of charity work. He's a very spiritual person, but at the same time, very youth-oriented as well. So Dr. Parish Rugani, can we give him a big hand to start off this whole event for us? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, honey. She's got a doctorate in arts, but I think she's a queen of hearts. Would you agree? Honey Kalaria. So that's really, really good. And welcome to the House of Lords, obviously, Lord Poppet himself. They asked me to do an introduction on Lord Poppet. I said he does not need an introduction. His life is his message. And there's so many things, but I would advise you to read one of his books. One of the first immigrants coming to this beautiful country. At the age of 17, he came. And as a refugee, and then is very, very spiritual, very much social, selfless service. He does that. A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. And believe me, he has lighted so many candles. He was the UK Prime Minister's envoy to Uganda and Rwanda, and also the pioneer for the Ugandan airlines coming straight. But he doesn't like too much of his praises, and I don't want to embarrass Lord Poppet. But thank you so much. Your presence means much more than any presence, all of you. All of you, the captains of industry, the leaders, the who's who, thank you very, very much. And, Woody Allen, he said that 80% of success is turning up. So I'm really, really grateful that people have turned up from long distances, all the way, for example, Mr. C.B. Patel from Isha, from the southeast. And all these people are not easy and busy people. So thank you so much, completely at all. And, they say that great is the art of beginning, even greater is the art of ending. So, and also there is a website on Lord Poppet and his book. I've read it A to Z, so that I would do that. Again, I'm very, very thankful to Dr. Honey for inviting me and say a bit of, wow, I call it words of wisdom. But I want to listen to the words of wisdom from all of you, because all of you are leaders here. And leadership is what you do alone when there's no audience. Leadership is a leader who knows the way, who goes the way, who shows the way. So all of you, I've read your accolades, and thank you so much, everybody. And I feel like on top of the world. My dear mentor, Subhash Bhai Thakrar, he talks, whenever you talk to him, top of the world, top of the world. He's like infectious. His personality is so much infectious, and all of us. And then Mr. C.B. Patel, they used to call him community-based CB. They said a Patel, a motel, a hotel, but that's a different Patel here, right? They say, why didn't India win the Football World Cup? India are very good in cricket. I said, I don't know why. Leicester University did a research. Why did India not do very good in football? It was very, very simple. Every time they get a corner, they built a shop. Right? And every time they get 2 corners, they build a supermarket. Maybe 3 corners, they build a Bestway supermarket. So look, on a serious side, thank you very much, honey. Like she's like I said, very much involved in so many selfless projects. I know at night she's working and whole her team, her CEO, CEO, Chief Everything Officer, Chief Everywhere Officer, Chief Enthusiastic Officer. But it's just a team, TEAM. Together, everybody achieves more. Teamwork is all about role plus goal plus toll. There is a role, there is a goal to unleash that passion and enthusiasm for all the children. So thank you very, very much. I hope all of you have a good evening. I hope you have done some good networking or not working. And if you're not working, well, get working. Thank you so much. God bless. And I'll see you right at the end. Bye.
Oh, thank you so much. He's amazing. I really love Dr. Parish Rugani's his attitude towards life is just amazing. And I think that we need to be the right role models in this world to help our youth also, to be the right role models around them. So now I just wanted to officially start a special presentation, if that's okay with everyone. And this is the reason you're here, just in case you think you're only here for the scones and the cakes. Just wanted to make sure that you know that now, where are we? There you go. So, I feel that you're all part of my family now. So you're part of the you're all part of the ICPN family. So I just felt that today I'm going to do kind of an informal presentation that will give you an overview of the kind of work that we're looking to do. And hopefully, by the time we finish, you may think of some ideas of how we could collaborate. You could maybe open up some doors for us. Or maybe, you just you may want to fund and sponsor some of our events. Whatever the case is, today's the day that we can give you a little bit more information here. So I'm going to go back here because I can't see anything here. There you go. So we're International Children's Peace Network. I would like to, of course, first of all, say a very big thank you to every single person who's here. We have ambassadors, your excellencies, we have lords, ladies, we have members of parliament, we have special guest dignitaries, distinguished guests, our friends and family, of course, and of course all the peacemakers and all the change makers of the world who are here today. I know that you will all find today's presentation interesting, but what's more important is, are we going to take action? And also, there's a great big executive advisory board that's coming on board as well for our ICPN, who have been continuously supporting us in different ways, and this advisory board is growing all the time. So we're really looking forward to turning this ICPN into a really fantastic family of humanitarians to do some great work for the future, for young people. Partners, volunteers, supporters, all of them. We want to move forward with a little bit of peace and a bit of purpose. Now I can see this, I hope you can see the presentation, but if you can't, I think we should have gone for 2 screens, but okay, never mind. But I'm Hani Kalaria, Dr. Hani Kalaria. I'm working as a global president for International Children's Peace Network to ensure that we create, I would say, collaborate, we create partnerships, and we kind of link with various organizations around the world. That's what my job is. My background is art, culture. I've been working in that field for 30 years. 20 schools I used to run, Bollywood dance schools, TV, film. I worked I'm also working as a Duke of Edinburgh Award ambassador. So I do a lot of youth work, even through my dance schools, through the mentorship programs I run. All of those are kind of focused on youth training and youth mentorship and youth development. So I'm very, very proud to be part of this organization where we can put our passion into reality here. So from here, what is ICPN? Well, the main, in a one sentence, we're here to provide holistic training to youth leaders. Holistic training means not just academic training. We find that people, young children, who are having qualifications, may be very intelligent, which is fine, but we are looking at helping them also raise their social IQ, the emotional IQ. We're looking at how we can help them raise their spiritual IQ, help them holistically grow. So in this way, they become more, I would say, better leaders for the future. So the main aim is to inspire youth leaders of tomorrow by supporting them today, being the right role models as well, and being the right mentors for them. We have 4 pillars that we work with. One is peace, education, creativity, and environment. We feel there are 4 areas which are very important to train our young people in. For example, environmental literacy. It's really important to increase that in young people so they can protect our planet and our limited resources that we have in this world. So if we can ensure that these kinds of programs are put in place, then I feel that we will be able to do what we have set out to do. Creativity, education, peace. But our lovely Dr. Parashwagani said to me, hey, P-E-C-E, I see something there in the middle. There's an A there, and that actually spells peace. I thought, wow, that's amazing. So within 2 seconds, I said, that's action. That's the bit that's missing. So our 5 pillars, it went from 4 pillars to 5 pillars, where we put action in the middle, because we feel, what's the point of talking? Do we need more doers, not just talkers? I've seen many people who give advice, but who gets out there to get their hands dirty? That's the bit that we want to know, to the people who are actually doing the work. So our vision, as I mentioned, is the 5 areas, and that's why we believe the holistic education, we need to build conscious leaders. That's what we're here for, conscious leaders. So today we're here gathered because we would like to announce our special initiative that we're looking to do every year, the International Children's Peace Assembly. This is a really, really exciting, very extraordinary program for young people who can come for 9 days to a residential place. It's an immersive program where young children will be doing many, many things, doing workshops, practical things, and meeting friends, learning about intercultural relations and global diplomacy. So in this way, we can create, because we're a global community. So we need to become more aware of how to work with each other, whatever people's cultural backgrounds are like, or whatever diverse backgrounds they come from. So we have a 9-day program. Each child would be paying £795 for the 9 days, which is completely, we're a not-for-profit making company, and it includes everything: accommodation, food, travel, activities, talent shows, all sorts of things. Let me show you what they will actually be doing. Well, before I ask that, people ask, why London? Why did you select London to start off? Well, first of all, we live in London. We're British Asians. And we felt this is the right place to launch this wonderful program. And also the fact that peace starts with people here, don't they? Especially from the youth. And I also know that UK does stand for global youth. And I'm really, really proud of that, because they do a lot of activities, lots of opportunities are there for the youth. But we just need to access those opportunities and pass it on to the young people so they can actually benefit from those. And also, of course, this is all about a seed that we want to plant today. A seed of legacy and leadership. That's what we're here for. Why does this matter, people ask? Well, we're empowering young people. Instead of people think, oh, there's war going on and this happening and this terrible thing's happening. No, there is a chance. There's a positive thing as well. We have the power to take action. We have the power to think what we want to think. So everything's based on you, not on what's happening externally. And we need to help our young people understand that every decision you make, it comes from you. And whatever we shape in our future, whatever we shape in this world, is happening from you, not them doing it to you. But if each one of us are doing something, we're doing it for them. So we have to help them to understand it's from there. So it empowers young leaders, promotes cultural exchange, encourages environmental action, and it gives children a voice on a global level, which I think is very, very important. Why a Children's Peace Assembly, you may ask? Well, I think that youth today face so many challenges. There are all these crisis things going on, mental health issues. Everybody talks about mental health. Everybody talks about climate change, digital issues, where people are glued onto their iPhones and laptops, playing games all day. There are so many things that youth are being, immersed in, which is not beneficial for them. So we need to be here to say, look, there is another part to your life as well. I learned from my spiritual teacher, a spiritual guru, everything in balance. Do everything you want in life, do everything, but everything in balance. Too much of this is not good for you, too less of that is not good for you. So do everything in balance, which I think is really great. So I believe that ICPA, the assembly, is kind of catered and designed to provide a platform to our young people to be able to grow, to reach their maximum potential maybe, to help us support them to at least become better and greater than who they are. So, excuse me. I thought I'll do that a bit gracefully. So, who can get involved? Well, this actual assembly is for 12 to 17-year-olds. 12 to 17-year-old youth, because we feel that when the minds are looking and they're searching for the right answers, they're searching at this moment. This is the time. Thank you so much. Thank you. that's Anahita, by the way. Give her a hand. That was so beautiful. She's so gorgeous, isn't she? Anahita actually is going to be the incoming president for the Rotary Club of London. And she's been really great. She's been an assistant for Lord Poppet today. So she's been doing an amazing job. So thank you, Anahita, for your wonderful, gracious support and serving the community as always. So other people who can get involved in this are parents, guardians, schools, youth, peace organizations, interfaith groups, media. You know, we can have dignitaries, embassies. We have many ambassadors here. So government leaders like politicians, MPs. If you can guide us, support us, I'm sure you have policies in place of how you want to develop UK. How could we become the leaders here in the UK to promote peace, unity, and intercultural relations? So this could be really useful for us to collaborate, and maybe we can come together and find better answers and better way forward. So this is the actual International Children's Peace Assembly. It's happening between 16th to 24th of August. It's an amazing event because the whole 9 days, there are many, many programs that we've got lined up. International talent show, art exhibitions, peace debates in Parliament. We also have environmental action days where all the young children will plant trees and understand the importance of this. We're going to have life mastery and leadership training courses, workshops. We have etiquette course, goal setting, financial, management. Just young people who should have life management skills, not just academic skills where they're learning like a parrot sometimes, facts and figures. We're helping young children not to tell them what to think, but how to think. So that's the important part. There's also cultural exchange. We're going to be taking them to all the iconic places in London so that we have Shakespeare, we have beautiful culture in our UK. So we could share that as well with our young people. And then, of course, the Grand Gala Awards evening, where we would like to invite every single one of you to join us on the 23rd of August, where we will be celebrating these young children's wonderful achievements over the 9 days. The first, second, third. And the interesting part is this. It's not just going to be first, second, third, like, for example, first prize Smriti and second prize, someone else, Laura, and third prize Martin. It's going to be actually Smriti from India, Laura from Netherlands, and, Martin from UK. So the actual country is also going to be promoted. So it's very, very important for the embassies and the high commissioners to be able to also support this and put forward their young people and from their diaspora. So there is a little talent showcase that I'd like to just show you, the kind of work that we do. If you're ever interested to come on board as a sponsor, then these are the kind of things that we did last time, so it gives you a bit of an idea. Promoting peace, unity, through dance and music. We had Latin American dancers, jazz dancers, Bollywood dancers, singers, rap artists, twang twang. We work with the local mayors for the local communities. We help charities, we raise funds for charities. And we work in very good theatres, good quality theatres, so that we can give our young people the actual experience. So this provides you with a little bit of an idea of the kind of thing we did last year, and we want to do something even better this year. That was a lovely talent show that we did in the Kenneth More Theatre, but it would be wonderful to do a variety show in West End Theatre somewhere, in the future for these young people, etc. So coming back to this information, I think videos always gives a better idea. There was a little bit that I wanted to also share, by the way. This is very important. People ask about global citizenship. UNESCO has provided us with a video, which I think is very, very important, and it's all about the global citizenship. This will give you an idea of what we are trying to achieve.
We live in a globalized world. People, places, and economies are increasingly interdependent and interconnected. Ongoing global challenges are impacting all. Solutions require thinking and acting beyond national borders. Young people want an education that is relevant to their world and aspirations. Global citizenship education can help us learn to live together in peace. It nurtures respect for all, a sense of belonging to common humanity based on human rights. It helps learners think critically, understand the interconnections between the local and the global. It builds motivation to engage and assume active roles to resolve global challenges, and contributes to a more just, peaceful, tolerant, and sustainable world. Global citizenship education can be delivered in schools in a variety of subjects, but also outside of school. Community associations, authorities, the media, family. It concerns everybody. Education fosters global citizenship. When students learn about global issues and how these impact on their communities, when young people are given the opportunity to learn from each other, and when they're taught to respect each other's differences and opinions. Global citizenship education is most effective when teachers engage in participatory approaches to learning and are equipped with appropriate teaching materials. Global citizenship education is most likely to succeed when all girls and boys feel respected as human beings and are encouraged to participate in school life. We can all be global citizens.
So as you can see, that's really, really important for us to understand what is global citizenship. We all talk about having a global community, etc. But how important it is. Every decision we make is actually touching other people's lives. Remember, some people are dumping like rubbish in one part of the world and it's affecting the fishes in another part of the world, you know? And so it's very, very terrible things that are happening, and we all need to be aware of that, and our young people especially. So coming back to this, just for you to understand, moving on to this, I won't take too long now. We just wanted to say thank you. So in order for us to do this work, we're inviting global partners to come on board. These include Rotary International, Commonwealth Countries League, who are connected to 56 countries around the world, and we're hoping that we will get at least children who are registering from these various countries through the CCL. We also have the Universal Peace Federation. They work on interfaith projects, they work in multicultural projects, they do amazing work to bring people together for dialogue. There's Bala Foundation, a new organization, but with a great, great vision. So we would like to support them too by setting up a Commonwealth Peace Park. And a Commonwealth Peace Park would be amazing because we would be adopting 56 trees in different parts of the world, and each tree will be dedicated to a different country, and there will be a plaque there, and all the children and people who go walking in these places, parks, etc., can also get educated about these different countries. So they can just click on the actual QR code and it'll take them to a website. It's amazing. So this way you enjoy nature and you also enjoy learning, and people can learn about different countries. There's also the Evolve TV who are here today. Actually, Sal, who is the actual head of this wonderful Evolve TV, Sal and Miller, they're amazing people. He's had 40 years experience working in Sky as a technical director. He's right over there in the side there, looking all quiet, but 40 years of experience. Give him a big hand in Sky TV as a technical director. He also has a very big passion to support young people from all cultural backgrounds and all diverse groups and even all abilities. So I'd just like to maybe just show a little, I'll introduce the other two people in a minute, but let's have a little look at what Sal does. Sal is coming on board to help us with actually providing media training to young people to develop storytelling, filming, presenting, all the things that you would require for media creativity. So let's have a look at what he has to show and share with us.
Life is a special energy. Feel happy or sad, this is life. I'm still struggling to understand it.
To be honest, I never wanted to be a technical director.
Because I've always been a spiritual person into production. Obviously, I was an editor. So in the early days, I used to film and edit for stuff even for Channel 4. I was more like a creative person.
I wanted to evolve. I wanted to work with people. I wanted to know different cultures. Many years of my life has been dedicated to the Mama Youth Project as a trustee.
Mama Youth Project is a charity that I set up back in 2005, having been in the TV industry for 20 years. And I set it up because somebody said to me there's not enough black people in the industry.
I've had the privilege of supporting young people from all backgrounds to step into the world of media. And today with Mila, we created a YouTube platform for global storytelling, a creative project to celebrate the beauty of life. My son is a dwarf, and through him, I see the world in a completely new way. He loves the earth in the most beautiful, innocent, and deeply aesthetic way. He plants flowers and trees, he plays football with joy. He sees beauty in small things, in petals, in leaves, in light. And through his eyes I understood something profound, that children like him, different, sensitive, often misunderstood, deserve a place in this world where they can shine. Mila and Sal's dream of creating a dedicated fund, one that supports dwarfs' activities, promotes football for children, and enhances creativity. The future belongs to those who love the world enough to make it better, with cameras, with songs, with seed and soil.
This is the Grand Union Village, and we just go around to reflect about where we're going and what we're doing. And what do you think with that?
Despite the difficulty of translation, because we speak different languages, I often use a translator, and therefore, despite this, we still try to find something beautiful in this world every day.
Let's build that future together with joy, wonder, and creativity, just like children.
Evolve TV, where transformation speaks and every story moves us forward. Be part of the journey. Help us raise the resources needed to bring Evolve TV to life.
Thank you. Give them a big hand. Sal, did you want to say a quick word here?
Yeah, obviously after 40 years of Sky Television, I worked on so many shows, from Champions League, from Channel 5 News, Big Breakfast to Channel 4, and many programs. But I woke up one day and realized I was 60. And I said, what have I done all my life? Working, making mainstream television. But there was something missing in my life. And with Mila, who's my partner, she's not here today, we started a YouTube channel first. And in 1 year we got 30,000 subscribers. Everybody was saying, oh, you're talking about love, about inspiring people. Nobody's going to watch that, But the thing is, people do need that. So from the YouTube channel, we decided to start Evolve TV. So Evolve TV is an umbrella to cover inspiring stories, inspiring projects, so everybody can supply material, everybody can produce stuff on that channel. And what's going to happen there, everybody's going to have a home to inspire other people. And this is what we really need.
Thank you. A big hand for our lovely Sal Sparrows. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you, Sal. Thank you very much. He's also doing a wonderful documentary today. So whatever you've been doing today, whatever interviews you've been giving today, are all going to be put together in a very Sky manner. And we're hoping to also get Sky on board as well for future projects with us as well, which is going to be really good. So moving on, so I can introduce two other very amazing people as well. We have two other projects that I wanted to share with you, which these are being shared with you because you may think of an idea that you are interested in. If you're interested in the environment or spirituality or something else, you may come back to us saying, oh, we can help you with this particular project, or we can help you with the International Talent Show because we've got some young people wanting to register, or whatever the case is. So Unleash Your Potential is an amazing, amazing, amazing program. So what I'd like to do is I would like to invite my lovely, lovely partner here, Amashola. I have to say this right fibrosema. Give her a big hand. We shouldn't be giving her a big hand unless we know what we're giving a big hand for, actually. Yeah, we need to first tell them what we're doing, right? So I'm going to show them the video first, if that's okay, and I'll set up the actual presentation. But actually, Omosola is a lovely partner who I met. She interviewed me in one of the it's a radio podcast. She was so good that she's now come on board as one of our peace ambassadors, and she heads the media liaison. She's now starting to create youth programs for anything that youth workers or young people can be interested in. So Shola, would you like to say a few words as well about the actual Unleash Your Creativity? She herself, by the way, has been recognized by the Prime Minister, Tony Blair, for all the amazing work she's doing with the media, as well as many other accolades. Please give a warm welcome to Omosola. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's really nice to be here. I was given 3 minutes, so I thought the best way to maximize my 3 minutes is actually to write a script. But honestly, am I talking about creativity or about the potential?
This is your sign to stop waiting and start growing. Imagine the person you could become in just 3 months. Let's make it happen together. Welcome to Unleash Your Potential, the 12-week program made for young people who are ready to dream big, grow, and lead. Whether you're 12 or 25, this is your chance to step up and discover what you're really capable of. Each week, we'll focus on a new life skill, from powerful communication and real confidence to leadership, creativity, and money smarts. You'll learn how to build your personal brand, get career ready, network with awesome people, and even master public speaking. But it's not just about you. We'll help you make a difference in your community, take care of your wellness, and lead the way to a more sustainable future. This isn't just another class, it's a movement. Are you ready to find your voice, unlock your creativity, and change your life? Let's unleash your potential together.
Yeah, I said I had to put this down. When I was 11 years old, I walked into my aunt's room, fashion and cake designing room, and I knew that that was what I wanted to do, and that's what I wanted to be. However, it took 20 years, fast forward, before I could achieve or even attempt that goal. And some of you who may come from Africa would know certain skills are a no-go area. So it had to take me that long. Fast forward, looking at the now, I'm looking at another scenario, which is Dr. Claria. She was able to start her journey at the age of 4. And at the age of 4, she was nurtured, and the rest was history. Now, these are 2 lives, 2 dreams, 1 key difference, and that key difference is mentorship, that creative awareness. That is why Unleash Your Creativity exists, because every child deserves the right to explore, discover, and unlock the greatness within as early as possible, so that you don't become a late bloomer like me. And that is what Unleash Your Potential is offering the children. Because now there are a couple of questions that you may not be able to answer here, but I want to ask you anyway. So that question is, why now? Because it's our collective responsibility to impact the next generation, not to clone leaders, but to create space for them to be curious, think creatively, and build lives that complement and go beyond the conventional study. And that has been my journey. So this, for me, is a passion. It is a call that every person, every child should be allowed to be themselves, to discover themselves early enough in order for them to be the great leaders that we want them to be tomorrow. Now, you've watched the video, and that is the reason why Unleash Your Potential exists. So today, as already been mentioned, you have an opportunity to be part of this amazing program where you can share. And this actually is a free program, and our goal is clear. By the 4th of August, because we have big goals. We want at least 1,000 students to register. And then we're going to move on to 10,000, and then to 100,000, and to even more. And my question is, why not? So next week, you will be receiving more information on how you can join this really amazing scheme. Well, I would say you join because you will be part of the people that will be telling other people how to join this. And on the slide, you've got the different areas that we will be covering, which is communication, finance, public speaking, networking, wellness, confidence, branding, creativity, goal setting, career preparation, leadership, and sustainability. So all these topics complement the academic. It doesn't take the academic away, it complements the academics. On that note, next week you will be getting more information about it, and we look forward to you joining this global group.
Thank you so much. What an amazing lady she is. You know, I've worked in my life, and I'm always a worker, because ever since I was young, coming from an Asian background, I've been taught your work is your duty. You don't tell people how much you work, you don't think about the results, you just do your work and do your karma, as they say. You do your duty, and that's what I do. But Shola, who I call Shola, is exactly the same. She's the one who works tirelessly with no returns, no expectations, just wanting to make this world a better place. And these are the kind of humanitarians that we're inviting to come onto our journey, who really passionately want to make a difference. May I invite Tracy as well at this moment, if she's around here, so that I can kind of introduce my final one here before we move on to my lovely co-founder, who is actually a very amazing lady you're going to meet just now in a minute. So before we start this, I would like to introduce to you a course called The Way to Happiness. Should we show the video first, if that's okay, or would you like to show it afterwards? Okay, no problems. So I would like to introduce Tracy Coleman. Big hand for my lovely Tracy. We're looking to launch something called the 21 Moral Codes to teach young children about ethics, to teach young children about building character, moral codes. And these 21 moral codes are so amazing that I decided to get on board with Tracy to say, look, we need to get this. All these courses are completely free of charge for children. None of this is paid, it's all free. Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Is that better? Yes. Fantastic. I'd like to say a very big good afternoon to everyone in this room, my lords, ladies, gentlemen.
Shh, everybody, can you please pay attention? This is really important. You'll really love this, and it's very nice, interesting information. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Honey. Yeah, so a warm welcome to everybody. I'm very honoured to be here working with Dr. Honey. My name is Tracy Coleman, and I'm representing the Way to Happiness Foundation. And I'm here with my colleague Stéphane Jacal, who's just over there. He's filming me. Now, I'd like to say, and I think it's been brought up before, that our collective role is to help empower young people to become the best that they can be as individuals and as leaders. Would you agree? Yes. Great. So today, I want to introduce to you a simple book that is making an extraordinary difference around the world. And I'm going to show you this special book. Here it is. It's called The Way to Happiness. And what this book is a common sense guide to better living. It's non-religious, and it's based on 21 values for a happier life, a more ethical life, a more survival life. And it has things like this in it. Take care of yourself. Safeguard and protect the environment. Honor and respect your parents. Yay. You might like that one. Be worthy of trust as you grow up from being a young person into becoming adulthood, you need to be worthy of trust. And one of my favorites, set a good example, which I believe is at the core of all of the work of Dr. Honey. To date, 146 million copies of this book have been distributed in 190 countries in 116 languages. Where can we show them the book again? There we are. This is a special customized cover for the International Children's Peace Network. And in Colombia, where the book was distributed widely by national police, crime dropped by over 50% in key regions. Thank you. Earning praise for what became known as the Colombian miracle. And in the United States, the Way to Happiness reached over 15 million students in the National School Campaign, where teachers reported an 85 to 90% drop, or positive changes rather, in student behavior, responsibility, and moral awareness. So today, we are launching a UK-wide initiative inviting young people to take the Way to Happiness online course and become certified happiness ambassadors. Yay. Would you like to be an ambassador of happiness? Yes. Exactly. So we are going to have not influencers, not followers, but real life leaders, guided not by trends, but by timeless values. Okay? Thereby creating youth ambassadors who are visible in their actions, in their respect for others, and their ability to uplift their communities through personal example. Okay? So the Way to Happiness Foundation are super excited to be collaborating with the International Children's Peace Network, bringing this online course to all youth leaders around the world. This course will be available to each and every one of the youth through the ICPN Learning Hub. Today, we will also be distributing this Way to Happiness booklet to everyone in this room if you would like to take a copy. And for the young people, it will support character development and growth. And I close my 3-minute message with another short video that has moved millions of people across the globe. And it is the public service announcement for the value in this book, Set a Good Example. And here it comes.
Thank you, Tracy. That was so amazing. Please have a look at this.
What are you going to do, kid? Go home. It's hopeless. Do something with your life. Leave looking stupid, man. Give it up.
For your time, your care, and mostly for your belief in the potential of our young people. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Tracy and Stefan as well. Now we're coming to the end of this little presentation. So I just hope you've been enjoying listening to what we had to say, what we are looking to share, what we're looking to develop in the future. This is just some of our partners. We're looking to there's also actually a wonderful gentleman called Martin who's there in the actual audience. We were also developing a project where we are part of a project called Play for Peace. And Play for Peace is to bring artists like Taylor Swift or Beyonce, etc., to various countries like India, to promote East-West relations through entertainment. And we are, International Children's Peace Network has been selected as one of the charities to benefit from that. So a very big thank you to Martin Dunkerton, Piers Dunkerton, for supporting us. He's a BBC producer. And he's an amazing director, film director, award-winning director as well. So thank you, Martin, for coming here today. We look forward to doing much more work with you. Next time we'll do a bigger presentation about all of this, once we get it all in place. These are little secrets that we're telling you from now, the kinds of projects we're working on. Okay, to come to the end of our program, we saw the Unleash Your Creativity, Your Way to Happiness. We have a special invitation to sponsors and supporters. Very shortly, I'd like to invite Suresh Kumar to say a few words to close this. But before then, I'd like to invite Nelly as well in 1 minute to say a few words about why peace is important. Nelly Stefanova is my co-founder for International Children's Peace Assembly and the Peace Network. She is an amazing lady, and we love working together because we are both very passionate about children and peace. So I'm looking forward to hearing about what she has to say. We are supporting 100 to 120 delegates in this August event from 16th to 24th of August for the International Children's Peace Assembly. We are very excited to work with Duchess, President of Commonwealth Countries League. She is looking after and leading the centenary team, which is 100 years of celebrating the Commonwealth Countries League. Congratulations. And we're looking to plant 100 trees with 100 children and to register 100 kids through the Commonwealth Countries League. So give her a big hand. This is our Commonwealth Countries League partner. So thank you for coming on board, Duchess. It's going to be a real delight to work with you. All the embassies, you can see so many countries. There are a lot of countries in this world. So everyone is welcome to be part of it. So call to action. To finish off, my last slide is, how can you get involved? Well, you could sponsor a child, £795, or you could send your own child or your neighbor's child or your youth group children. You could also, before 15th of July, there's an early bird offer, $795. After then, it'll increase. You can also support the talent show, the art exhibitions, all the events that we're doing, the tree planting, the Commonwealth Peace Park, all the projects that we're working on. Whatever takes your interest, we could bring you on board as a sponsor maybe, or a donor, or a volunteer to support. You can share the free courses that you heard about, the online free courses that you heard about. And of course, you can become a patron or mentor, advisory board member. So if you're interested to come on board to support us, speak to us and we can put you onto the right places to support in whichever way. So thank you very much. So leadership begins with love. That's what we say. Leadership is for peace, for purpose, and for the planet. That's what we work on. And I believe the last words I'd like to share with you is the time is actually now to work with our youth. So I would say, let's, do this together. Because I feel life is so much more fun when you have family members, friends, and like-minded people who work together. So I think today my invitation to every single one of you is become part of the family, and let's see what we can collaborate on and what difference we can do. And also how we can maximize and 100 times the impact together. So can we now please invite our wonderful Nelly Stefanova, who's my co-founder with this International Children's Peace Network. So dear Nelly, please, can I invite you to please come up here on stage with me. The International Children's Peace Network details are here. You've got videos and photos. Please take a little snap if you want. Or every single person has a program for you to be able to take home with all our details. Here's a little information about my lovely Nelly Stefanova, a beautiful, kind-hearted soul who has incredible experience working with international communities. She sits on interfaith forums, and not just that, all her life she's worked on business as well as, she works practically as well as on the soul level, and I love that about her. So Nelly, a big hand to my lovely Nelly Stefanova, please. Thank you.
Very difficult with the minutes.
So this is a little sneak preview. You have to listen to this and you'll be thinking, what is all that? So you're going to find out from Nelly Stefanova. That was like a little sneak preview, right? To get your little interest and your attention here. So Nelly, please go ahead and we'll show this in a short while.
Okay, let's see it first.
И гощетата Биляна се слеят с гощетата на хилядите наши гостенчета през 10-те августовски дни.
Only to give you a little taste of what we are going to do, because it is how all it started. It started last century, quite a few years ago. In Bulgaria, we had International Children's Peace Assembly, which was unbelievable success. 4 assemblies have been recognized by United Nations as messenger of peace. Also, which is very, very important, and we are very enthusiastic not to follow, but to see what has been achieved in the past. In the past, these 4 international children's assemblies, who gathered children from more than 130 countries, thousands and thousands of children came to Bulgaria. But what I wanted to say, and we would like to achieve, is after these 4 children's assemblies started international, not international, but national peace movements in 9 countries. So, let me say a few words about this. Because we are so short with the minutes, I'd like to say only a few words, because it is the past. More important is the future. But still, past is past, and past kind of convince us what could be achieved. So, the history is, as I said, these hundreds and thousands of children coming there. So, we'll start, and we intend, instead of starting in 9 countries national peace movements, to achieve international peace movements. And I would like only to say a few words about this. 1 second. Because more important is, of course, to focus on the future. And the future for us is
Okay, we're going to speak a bit louder. Nelly? Yeah. Oh my god, we're running out of time by the looks of it. Oh my gosh, yes.
Shall we shout? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, then, so, what I can say is that you can trust us that we shall exceed what has been achieved in the past. Trust us, instead of national peace movement, that we are going to have international children's peace movement. So this is our main goal, and it is very important because actually these children will be our peace ambassadors. They will be the leaders, peace-loving leaders, and we also would like to tell you that it's impossible to do anything without your support. So I know you're like-minded people here gathered. Everybody has his his charities, his noble causes supporting, etc. But I would like to ask you, why don't you support a child to participate in our International Children's Peace Assembly in London? London is calling friends.
Thank you.
Big hand to Nelly stepping over, please. Thank you. Can we close it? So we can say bye to everyone? Yeah. Sorry, the battery just ran out technically. We are now closing today's officially to say big thank you. Thank you, Nelly, for sharing about the history. What we're looking for, please, big hand to my lovely Nelly stepping over. What we're actually looking to do is to connect with you. Now, everyone has a feedback form. You have our brochures. So if you could contact us or fill out this form, that would be amazing. And if I can have the mic to finish off and say bye to everyone. Oh, can I say bye to everybody? Can I just say bye? Can I just say bye to everyone? Thank you to everyone. I'm sorry, guys. There's a technical hitch. Well, thank you very much for coming today. Enjoy your day. Have some food. I hope you enjoy your food. Paresh, will you just finish off? Yes.
Just want to say hello. Thank you. We're going to finish it off. There's another function here. But all I wanted to say was thank you very much once again. I always say coming together is a beginning. Staying together is a progress. So when we work together, that is success. And without the letter U, there is no success. So let us all work together to make this charity. Let us all work together to make this ICPN from good to great, ordinary to extraordinary, mediocre to mastery, average to awesome. Thank you very much. God bless. So have home safe journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Paresh. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming. Thank you, friends, peace ambassadors, and to our wonderful Toastmaster, if you would like to finish off with saying